And welcome to another round of Sports Reviews. Tonight I'm reviewing Seattle Sounders 3, New York City FC 1 in the first leg of the 2022 Concacaf Champions League semifinal. Seattle takes a early lead, a dominant early lead off of 3 mistakes. And Seattle looks not like the better team, but they did what they had to do. Goals were scored as follows. In the 17th minute, Albert Rusnak, ball played in well by Jordan Morris. On the run for Rusnak, runs straight in, pops it past Sean Johnson in the 17th minute to make it 1-0. Thiago Andrade, ball crossed in by Amundsen, falls to Tati Castellanos. He heads it on, falls right to Thiago Andrade. He takes a scorpion kick volley and puts it in the net past Stephen Fry. Nothing he could do. 28th minute, 1-1. And New York's back in it. They have the away goal. 34th minute, Jordan Morris scores a goal, taps it in, puts it in easy as you like. 2-1. It's the way we go into halftime. Then Nico Ladero scores. Thiago Martins gives away a penalty on Rui Diaz. They look at it on VAR. They give the pen. Nico Ladero steps up to take it. He puts it on the opposite side of the net. Sean Johnson goes left. Ladero goes right. 68th minute, 3-1. Just rolls it in nicely, as easy as you like. 3-1 full time. That's the way it would end. Stats are as follows. 13 shots to 7. 7 shots on goal to 5. 53% possession to 47% possession. 403 passes to 356 passes. 86% pass accuracy to 95% pass accuracy. 13 fouls to 10. 2 offside to 0. 1 yellow card to 1. 0 red cards to 0. 7 corners to 0. Before we get into what I think about the match, remember, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once you're subscribed. Hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that join button, or the link in my description to become a YouTube member. Anything's appreciated. $1.99 a month or $4.99 a month. Help support the channel, as well as send super chats on the live streams. Put a comment down in the comment box below. Put this in play, share with friends and family, and let's get on with the video. For me, Seattle weren't really the better team. They did what they had to do. New York made 3 bad mistakes, and that's why they lost this game. New York didn't really recover well in this game. Defensively, they didn't look good. Offensively, they had 1 really good run. They just got dominated by 3 bad mistakes. Defensively, defensive midfield defensively wasn't great. You could say New York definitely wasn't up to the task. They didn't like the turf pitch. They were going in to try to get the away goal and keep it close enough to do what they have to do at Red Bull Arena. But I think 3-1 is a little bit of a bridge too far. Had they scored a second, I'd still be pretty comfortable with New York. But Seattle did enough. They weren't dominant. And New York had their moments too. But New York were afraid to shoot. Forward, they made good runs. Crosses weren't great. They didn't shoot. They didn't take their chances. And they let the mistakes overwhelm them. Kind of has been the story of the season for New York overall, CCL or MLS. It's kind of been the story of their season. The fact they just let the mistakes overwhelm them and the plays just overwhelmed them, which is completely sad because they're MLS Cup champions. You could see they still have talent. And it's not the injuries. It's just the fact that defensively, you could say that Thiago Martins isn't working out as well as Chanot and Cayens, which you could definitely say that. Thiago Martins isn't the best center back. I definitely think Chanot is better. I guess they're trying to prepare for the future, but for a DP spot, no, I don't think so. And then when it comes to it as well, you look at the forwards, they're still the same forwards. Tati, still golden boot, second place in CCL, was nearly golden boot, but Dineno has became a man of fire legitimately, and just scoring goals for fun. But Tati, second best goal scorer in CCL, still doing pretty good in MLS. But the forward line doesn't have that same pizzazz. Are they scared to shoot? I'm not completely sure. New York, watching them just befuddles me, really. It really does, because they have good pieces. They still have a good team. But the performances just haven't added up. Defensively, 3 mistakes. They weren't completely bad. It was 3 bad mistakes, and the fact they didn't take their chances. Except the one from Thiago Andrade. There you go. Frankly, there's the problem. Seattle are a better team. That's not a question. But Seattle weren't that dominant tonight compared to what you normally would think. They just made New York pay on the mistakes. Seriously. Seattle played well. They definitely did. And they had Rui Diaz back. They had Ladero back. And they're starting to get everybody back. And it looks like the machine that we've been expecting, besides Yamar and Nuhu. But Nuhu will be back next week. I'm not sure about Yamar. But with that being said, you look at it, it's like Seattle looks like a wagon. They really do. Even with Jackson Reagan and Kellen Rowe, they still look pretty good. Nothing to scoff at. Nothing to scoff at. Seattle, they're tough. They're tough. And Seattle may be that team. Maybe that different team that finally does it for MLS. Who knows? It looks like it's very possible. Would I like to see them lose? Yes. As a Toronto fan, profile picture, yes, I would. Are they? I'm not completely sure. I don't think when it comes down to it, when it comes to Seattle, they are possibly that team. They are possibly that group of players that could do it finally. And they have talent in spades. And you could see it. They got through the first 2 rounds without Rui Diaz and Ladero. And now that they have him, Rui Diaz didn't really show up, but he still did a couple of things. You knew he was there. Ladero scores the penalty. Seattle's a good team. I don't think they were that dominant. I think they just overcame the mistakes and made New York pay. But they put New York in such a deep hole, whether it's mistakes or New York actually played badly, whatever you want to say it is. Seattle going to New York, all they got to do is get an away goal. They get a goal, it's over. It is over. I don't trust New York to score 3 goals and win on penalties at Red Bull Arena. That's not it. They have to score a 2-goal win or 2-0 without allowing a goal. And that's a hard margin of error to work for New York. And I don't think they do it. I think Seattle holds them off. They get the away goal and pretty much end the tie before the half, I think. It's kind of like the Leon tie. You're going away for the second leg. You have a pretty good advantage. Is it likely that the other team comes back? No, I don't think so. Could crazy things happen? Yes, but Seattle is not going to have a reverse comunicaciones pulled on them by New York. I just don't see it. New York is good. And I know they have talent, but they're not playing up to that potential right now. But Seattle is still playing up to their potential. And that's the difference here. And Seattle made New York pay because they know they were at home, they were secure in their play, and they were secure in their ideals. New York isn't right now for some reason. Champions League hangover or Champions hangover reminds me of Toronto 2018 just without the injuries. Really, it does. Like, I've seen this before, and it's not great, New York fans. So with that being said, that's what I thought about this game. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once you subscribed. Hit that join button or the link in my description to become a YouTube member. Anything's appreciated. $1.99 a month or $4.99 a month. Send super chats to the live streams. Help support the channel. Comment on this video. Put this in a playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. Next time you'll see me, as far as I know, is Saturday for a live watch-along in RSR for Toronto. Real Salt Lake versus Toronto FC. I may finally get my new TFC jersey, and I could unbox it on Thursday or Friday. If that happens, that happens. But I still think most likely you just see me for the game on Saturday. But who knows? But there we go. I'm Ron, and I'm out. Peace. See you later. See you for the second legs next week and Toronto this weekend. See ya.